2 years ago, I set out to answer one question. What would it be like to be a ninja in VR? Ninja Clash is a 4-player multiplayer PvP game made for shonen anime fans. The rules are simple. Be the last person standing for 3 rounds. I designed this game specifically to take full advantage of the medium of VR. Take the kunai for example. You can precisely manipulate them with your hands, and wherever you place them becomes a marker you can use for teleportation. And yep, you can walk on any surface including walls and ceilings. It's a uniquely crazy thing to experience in VR. Unlike some other VR games, you use the joysticks to move. This frees up your hands to perform hand signs, where you precisely match the position, rotation, and finger openings of your hands in specific sequences to cast ninjutsu. Each technique in the game tries to utilize full-bodied movements as much as possible for maximum immersion. For example, if you want to sprint, you have to put your hands behind your back. If you want to super jump, you need to swing both your arms up. If you want to summon an earth spike, you need to crouch in real life and touch both your hands to the floor. From October to November, I worked on Ninja Clash's latest jutsu, paper bombs. Anyone familiar with ninjas knows about this iconic ninja tool. These explosive devices can stick to any surface and be made even more versatile by attaching them to kunai. In October, I worked on prototyping the paper bomb's basic interactions. In November, I worked on getting the paper bomb's game ready, adding new features and multiplayer support. Every jutsu I craft is made with intense care, starting from the spawning system. I prototyped a variety of different solutions, including an item wheel, but ultimately ended up with the simplest solution possible. To give some context, to spawn a kunai, you put your hand behind your back and press the grip button. So to spawn a paper bomb, you put your hand behind your back and press the trigger button. I came to the solution after realizing that the best hand pose for a paper bomb pinched it in between the index finger and thumb, which perfectly corresponds with the trigger button. For the sticking system, only one side of the bomb can stick to a surface, but to make it as seamless as possible when you throw it, no matter how it collides with the wall, it will automatically rotate to stick on the correct side. For the attachment system, it's as intuitive as possible. All you have to do is touch the paper bomb to the ring of the kunai. If you want to detach the paper bomb, you just have to pull it far enough and the thread will snap like a rubber band. To make paper bomb kunais even faster, you can hold the kunai behind your back and press the trigger button to spawn and attach the paper bomb directly onto the kunai. For the detonation system, I tried a couple different approaches, but ultimately I settled on an incredibly intuitive and ninja-like technique that will be consistent with kunai teleportation. To teleport to a kunai, you look at the one you want to teleport to and then press the right stick button. So to trigger a paper bomb, the only difference is that you have to make a one-handed sign where you point your index finger up, then you look at the paper bomb you want to explode and press the right stick button. Those were the basic features I nailed down in October. In November, I still had a lot to go before I could release the jutsu to the game. Unfortunately, I'm out of time for this video, so for a detailed report on everything I worked on in November to finish off this update, please check out my written report.